Welcome to Business Innovators Radio, featuring industry influencers and trendsetters sharing proven strategies to help you build a better life right now.
Hello and welcome to this episode of our show. This is your host, Keith Doherty. Today our special guest is top real estate broker Lily Liang of Christie's International Real Estate based out of Rancho Palos Verdes, California. Leah has been in the business for over 30 years. She has been the number 2 agent in the entire LA County, number 1 agent in Coldwell Banker, Sotheby's, and now formed her new affiliation with Christie's International Real Estate as the only Chinese partner in the U.S. Lily's giving presentation as one of the 7 brokers around the world to the Christie's auction clients about the Los Angeles market, especially about the beach cities of South Bay and the Palos Verdes Peninsula. All right, with all that said, Lily, welcome to the show.
Glad and honored to be here, Steve.
Lily, if we could start with what led you into real estate? Was it something that you always knew you wanted to do, or did you maybe stumble into it?
I got into real estate really by a fortunate accident. I was working full-time in a university when I was pregnant with my first child. A friend went for a class to become a real estate agent. I thought that was a good idea to learn what real estate was all about. I took the exam and passed. After my daughter was born, I realized that a career in real estate offered a lot of flexibility for a working woman. At that time, I had no idea I could be a success in real estate.
Excellent. And Lily, could you talk a little bit about what personal attributes, traits, or qualities you think have most contributed to the success that you've had in real estate?
Through my career, I had tried to be diligent, honest, and sincere, to be ethical, and above all, to work the best I can for my clients. My parents were both in the education field, so we were raised to always be diligent, honest, and ethical.
Excellent. And do you think you could give our listeners an example of when these traits have played a role in your path towards success?
Sure. As a listing agent, I always provide the buyer, the owners, with my true opinion of the property value and the market condition. I might lose a few listings because another agent gives the seller a higher value. However, my experience is that providing an honest opinion works out in the long run. And then when I represent a buyer, I give professional opinion of the properties the clients are interested. A lot of times I will help them at the final stage by going through the list of the property and tell them the pros and cons of each different property. As we know, nothing is perfect.
Excellent. And Lily, as we all know that, every time somebody has success or as they move towards a path to success in any business, a lot of times there's adversities or trials along the way. So could you talk a little bit about some of the adversities or trials that you had to overcome in order to achieve your goals?
Of course. I came to the States when I was 19. So become comfortable doing business in English and learning American culture were early hurdles I needed to overcome. However, facing these challenges have helped me over the years to be able to relate to concerns of non-American buyers or sellers, both of which are really common in Southern California.
Excellent. And I guess as you hit these obstacles, as things, come across your path now, why didn't you give up, or why don't you give up? What's your driving force?
When I was young, my parents, trained me to work hard to overcome obstacles and to do my best to succeed. I have never forgotten those lessons, and I guess I never even have thought of giving up.
Excellent. And I guess kind of looking forward, what is your vision for your career and your business over the next 5 years?
I was the top agent in Coldwell Banker. I was the top agent in Sotheby. And I recently was a part of a team that established the Christie International Real Estate offices in the South Bay area. My goal in the next 5 years is to help the South Bay offices, both in Palos Verdes Peninsula and Manhattan Beach, grow to become the premier high-end boutique real estate offices in the South Bay.
Excellent. And I guess kind of on top of that, what do you feel is the best way that you market yourself as a real estate professional so that you can have continual growth?
What distinguishes any successful service professional is really attention to clients' needs, responsiveness, superior market knowledge, and hard work. Do these things and the client will notice the difference. Having satisfied client is what promotes continued growth.
And I think, Lily, sometimes when it comes to real estate agents and brokers, a lot of times the public has misconceptions upon what they actually bring to the table, the value that they actually provide. So can you talk a little bit about what you think the biggest misconception or myth that people have about working with a real estate agent is?
Many people think the realtors make a lot of money in a single transaction, sometimes with little effort. What many people do not understand how much time, effort, and knowledge are required for a very professional agent to be able to advise a client on a transaction. A truly professional agent needs to know the difference in property values in different sections, also become familiar with every property in the area, and they also need to know the ownership history to help with the negotiation from beginning to the end. Right now, we say when you open escrow, it's starting another round of negotiation. So keeping up with real estate market trend is also very time-consuming. Require work 7 days a week and any time of the day or night. Also, a top agent's market expense are amazing. Marketing expense are amazing, especially for high-end property, where it is necessary to advertise widely to locate potential buyers. Agents need to fund all their marketing expenses ahead of time. If the agent is successful, the marketing expense will get paid by the end of the day, close escrow. In some cases, after the agent has incurred all significant expense, the sellers wish to change to another agency. Then you would lose all your effort, both in time and money. This is the part of business that most non-real estate professionals rarely see. So I think there are a lot behind this thing that people don't see.
Absolutely. And Lily, let's say you get a call from a family member or a friend, and they're in another state, and they want to sell their home. And obviously with your experience and your knowledge and probably your network, you could probably look up an agent and maybe do a referral. But from a general advice standpoint, what advice would you give them about selecting an agent that could best serve their needs?
I think personal service and international reputation for the firm are more important than ever because in today's global market, a buyer could be anywhere. Therefore, I would recommend working with a trustworthy, reputable company, also with international presence. That would be covered at both ends. I generally recommend against working with a top agent in the entire area because he's probably serving 20 or more clients by having a group of assistants working on all transactions, answering all their emails, and other things. I think a seller is better off working with a reputable and experienced agent from an international firm with a record of excellent client service. Of course, the agent would have a team behind her or him, but you need to ensure that agent knows all the transaction details and always responds quickly to the client's concerns.
Excellent. And Lily, what specific area or areas do you cover? Obviously, based out of California, but what specific areas would you cover if somebody was to need real estate services?
We cover south of Marina del Rey, north of Long Beach, along the beach cities in the Palos Verdes Peninsula.
Excellent. And if somebody needs an agent in those areas, what's the best way they can find out more information about you and how you can help them?
My website, LILIANG.com.
Excellent. Well, Lily, obviously we want to take the time to thank you for coming here today and sharing your professional real estate experience with all of our listeners. And if you're listening and you want to learn more about Lily, obviously you can visit her website like she said. Also below this interview, we're going to have links to her website and any other contact information we have for her. So with that said, everybody, until our next show, have a great day and we'll talk to you soon. All right.
Thanks for listening to Business Innovators Radio. To hear all episodes featuring leading industry influencers and trendsetters, visit us online at businessinnovatorsradio.com today.